How could somebody watch this and edit it and be like, "Yep, sounds good." What the? This is a highly entertaining dirt bike scene. I mean, he couldn't look any more like a vet rider. I remember when I was young and I would watch movies not knowing there was a dirt bike scene, and when a dirt bike scene popped up, I was so pumped. Oh hey, AJ from the Moto Academy here. Today, I'm going to be watching random clips from famous movies and telling you guys whether they're accurate or not and what the heck. I'm just going to react to them, pretty much. I've seen these before with maybe somebody super knowledgeable in a specific topic, Daniel Ricciardo in Cars, and then watching through different films and having him talk about that. I thought it was entertaining, so I figured I would make one for dirt bikes. And one thing I definitely will say is, why can't they just match the right, I'm sure it's going to pop up in this, but why can't they match the right sound to the right bike? Somebody. Is there not anybody in that set that has any idea? We're just going to dive right in. Oh, Rambo.
All right, get help. I'll go after him.
Rambo. I haven't seen this in years. I do not remember. Oh, okay, good. Well, hang on. Back it up. Definitely has to regrip on the throttle a little bit. Rambo, Stallone, we gotta do a little regripping. He's definitely got a bit of chicken wing. Sitting too far back on the seat, head a little bit too far forward. Elbows just drop to the sides. I mean, he couldn't look any more like a vet rider. That was nice. Okay, that was better. Still at a back hunch. The noises are unbelievable here. This is an insane scene. Okay, back tire first, landing in the flat. That's what you want, especially on a bike without suspension. This is the longest motocross dirt bike chase scene I've ever seen in a movie. Ooh, horrible footwork. Just toes completed. Toes pointed completely out. I can't even talk. Ooh, ruts. Still going, and the bike noises couldn't be any further off. Oh, now a rock climb. Loops it. That was amazing. Shout out Rambo. Was that a celebratory loop out? It looked like Deegan after he won Supercross. That did not look like a mistake, but then he just slides down and gets himself hurt. I'm confused. The bike didn't sync up. And now we're diving into, it hasn't said yet, I'm pretty sure this is Charlie's Angels, because I remember when I was young and I would watch movies not knowing there was a dirt bike scene, and when a dirt bike scene popped up, I was so pumped. Ah, it is Charlie's Angels. Let's see if we can call out the riders, by the way, if there's any real riders in here, which I'm sure there were. Number 30. Metzger. Carmichael. Okay, so there is definitely real riders. Pink.
You know it. I want
McGrath. I do not remember all these guys being in it.
Rules are, there are no rules.
Just Sebastian Tortelli. Just kidding.
Red bike, red helmet.
Oh, wow. This is, I tell you what, any M2R helmets in there, by the way? Oh, were those Shoeies with the fins on the back? Caught a fly helmet in the mix. The bikes sound so far so good. Dude, 30-second board is up. He's still tying his helmet. Oh, that didn't sound right.
I got shut out.
Longest first straight of all time. Dead. That person just died. Sick jump. This would have been so fun to stunt ride for. Dead. Dead. 2 riders dead. And we're only 2 straightaways in. Was that Carson Brown? Who was that? Mad Mike Jones with the heel clicker to no-hander? Hang on. The no fear gear, at least. Okay, no M2R helmets yet, but no fear gear. So that's a plus. Pretty good whip for whenever that was. Mad Mike Jones with the Kiss of Death also. Shout out Kiss of Death. I had a poster in my room. Dead. 3 dead. 3 dead. No flaggers. Jumping over his bike. Oh, Cameron Diaz with the soak up. Whoever that was had pretty good technique or style. That almost looked like it could have been Hansen. I want to know who the riders were for this. That almost looks like Hansen. Just the way he soaked that up. Okay. Pretty good whips. Very good whips, actually. Bike noises aren't bad. This is an extremely, other than the 3 deaths so far, this is a fairly realistic. Okay, whoever's on the number 30 bike is sick. Watch their drive into the whoops. Missed the front tire on the first whoop. Oh yeah, they're coming through the path. This is a highly entertaining dirt bike scene. Every action movie should have this. Watch I went back so far, my apologies. Right here. Look at the 30 in the whoops. Drop the front. Horrible footwork. Uh-oh.
What the hell are you doing?
I mean,
Daddy's on your stick!
talking when you're riding? Do people do that? Let's pause it. Dead, by the way. I do. Who else talks? Who else talks and yells even though you know the other person can't hear you? I'm guilty of it. And you want to know how I'm guilty of it? Because I've raced Supercross many a time, mic'd up. And I forget that I'm mic'd up, and cameraman Cam just makes fun of me because I will yell and talk the whole time. We should do a whole video compilation of me doing that. It'd be embarrassing. Cam Diaz, dead. She's fine. Just dodging traffic, no flaggers. Lazy boy fender grab, I like it. Yeah, that person's got cool style, whoever it is. And they flip, so it couldn't be Hansen. Really want to know who that is. So far, again, pretty accurate. A lot of whoops on this track. Is this lap 2? How many whoop sections do they have? Still in a whoop section. And for the set, this is like a full-blown track. So you got a big dough. I mean, it's like a track with freestyle jumps. Looks very fun. Okay, dodging bullets with a cliffhanger, a no-footed knack, and I missed the third trick. By the way, this was right in the era when I was probably 10 years old, and all I wanted to do was learn freestyle tricks. So half the freestyle tricks I learned, I bet you I was seen in these movies. Hold on a second. Don't know what just happened. How did she end up on... This goes without saying, obviously. None of that. People can't do that. Okay, let's be clear. And let's hope everybody knew that. What the heck? We got... Listen to this bike. It's like a lion roar. That is the stupidest bike sound I've ever heard. What did it sound like hitting the jump face? I keep talking over it. My apologies. Oh, sounded back to normal. He maybe just had to get warmed up. Maybe he had the choke. The choke was on or something. Knack chest stab. Pretty cool, actually. You could do that. Dead. Another death. I'm entertained. Oh, next movie, Eight-Legged Freaks. I loved this movie. Probably just because of this scene. I can't remember the rest of it. But I do know that I had it on VHS and I would watch it in the van on the way to races. And I watched this movie many, many, many times. There's probably an attractive girl or something in it too. Maybe to have kept me interested. But for sure, this is how the movie started, I think. All right, here we go. Fire those bikes up. We got a bunch of Kawasaki's with that. KDX 200. That'd be my bike of choice if I was running in front of Spider. 100%. Okay. Don't. That last sound. I will say, between Charlie's Angels and just Team Kawasaki out there, the noises are not super inaccurate, and the riders, the one. Okay, riders aren't great in this one. That corner was pretty ugly. That was it. Point Break. I have no idea what this is. I've heard of it, but I don't know what it is. Not what those would sound like. I don't think that sounds like a TTR 90, and those are like 450s. Would love to ride there. I've always wanted to. That's now that I'm 30 and I'm old. All I want to do is go exploring and do riding like that. Anybody else? I spent so much time on tracks. I want to explore on my dirt bike a bit more. I did Costa Rica Unlimited, which was like you could go stay at this sweet hotel, like almost like a mini resort, and they would take you on these tours each day on the bikes. And the riders, the tour guides, are high level riders, like very good woods guys. Could hang. Not to say I'm an incredibly good woods guy, but like could hang with me, and it was a comfortable pace for me, which was awesome. So I think they had a blast because it was an opportunity for them to like really pick up the pace and ride quick. But riding on the beach in Costa Rica and going through like what felt like the jungle, riding through little villages, super, super cool. I want to do more of that type of thing. And I haven't paid attention to any of this because I'm just telling a story. But so far I'm okay with the scene. Nothing completely out of the ordinary. One cool thing about being a freestyle or moto guy in general, living in California, is you would never be able to stop that quick, especially on a hard surface like that. You would lock it up and steer it. There would have been a death. There would have been another death. He's gonna overshoot it. Oh, it turned into a street bike just in time to give him power and not. Oh my God! So somebody just said, "Hey, we need a burnout. Somebody do a burnout for us." And this guy's like, "Hey, I got a Gixxer," just breaking out the audio and just going wide open. How could somebody watch this and edit it and be like, "Yep, sounds good, great, leave it." Okay. Clean. Still on the ground, by the way. Oh my God. If I were watching that movie in real time, I'd got to turn it off now because like I can't watch a movie and be taking it seriously and then hear just a Hayabusa revving when he's on a dirt bike. Oh, and by the way, not even a finger on the clutch. Bike would have stalled. Oh, breaking this movie apart now. Zooms in and he's just got no finger on the clutch. Triple X. I loved the original of this movie. I don't know if I've seen, is this like a sequel? Oh, and Vin was, does the sequel have Vin Diesel in it still? Is that Vinny right there? The Diesel, I bet. I could see him just on the dirt bike. Well, hang on. What? Is that the exact setup that like Robbie Madison had? Kind of looked like it. Pretty cool concept. Where did that just come from? That's got to be Robbie Madison, right? 2017? When did he go across the water? I would love to know if this was, by the way, was this before or after Robbie Madison did it? Because it's got to be after, right? Oh my God, just tidal waves. By the way, the fact that Robbie Madison did that and rode a dirt bike on a huge ocean wave, I would rather do any single other stunt that he's ever done ever. That's the scariest one to me by far. And that's saying a lot because everything he's done to me is like my worst nightmare to some extent. And I am so interested to have a conversation with Robbie Madison. Him and I have had conversation via message, but I have not met him yet. And I would love to know that thought process, because that's, I am so afraid of water. Are you kidding? Hilarious. And pretty accurate. Okay, 1 out of 10. 10 for accuracy. I'm going to give it, oh boy. I mean, actually, now that I reflect on it, not very accurate. We're going to give it a 4.5, but I would have guessed lower. And which is my favorite out of those? I'm going to have to go with Charlie's Angels. That one was pretty entertaining. Let us know in the comments which one was your favorite scene out of those. What are some other scenes? Let us know. I would love to watch them. For nothing else, if this video sucked, that's funny for me to watch. Okay, go subscribe to the Moto Academy, get inside the app, join the community. It's absolutely amazing. Go to the tour site if you guys want to join us at class. Coach Mitchell and myself are dividing and conquering. We're hitting, I'd say, over 120 locations, easily over 120 locations in 2024, all over the US, Canada, Europe. We're going everywhere. Check the website every 3 days. New classes are going up. We have Mastering the Basics classes now for people that are just getting used to going to the track, or are brand new, or maybe just want a technique reset. And then we have summer camps. So if you guys want to join us for the week, we've got 2 summer camps going on in July and August in West Virginia and Illinois. So go sign up, themotoacademy.com. Toodaloo.